Hello, everybody.
Are we live?
Yes, we
Oh
are.
my goodness. Well, Ollie the Wonder Dog is saying hello, howdy, aloha to everyone. Oh, I see Armin's here. All right, Armin. It's day 163, day 163 of the consecutive RobLynn Live broadcast, chat, whatever you want to call us, a late night goodie show, whatever you want to call us, horrible show, whatever you want to call us.
You're silly.
All right, here we go. It's day 163, as I said. It's the 28th day of January, 2023, and we are in it to win it. No doubt about it. This is RobLynn Live. That's Lynn. Right? No, I'm Rob. Oh, my goodness. That's Lynn. That's
Ollie. Ollie's
Ollie
waiting.
right there somewhere.
Ollie's
Right there.
waiting to you all. Hello.
And I'm Papa G, I guess. Good morning to everybody. It's Saturday morning for most of us, Saturday afternoon for those of you in India, Bangladesh, Pakistan, also afternoon in Singapore where Miss Tina Go is. That's G-O-H, Go. And we see a lot of new faces here this morning. That's brightening up our hearts. Thank you very much. Let's talk about Friday's events. Friday's events included an 11 a.m. kickoff by Mr. Redfern. That's Richard to those of you who know him formally. 11:30 brought on Captain, no, he's not a captain anymore. He's now conductor, Grandpa Chris Johnson. The Hey kid, he was there live at 11:31. I think he came into the program. 12 noon brought on Marty DeGarmo, the birthday boy who's celebrating. He celebrated with his children, his older children, I guess, Friday and Saturday, which is this morning. He came to you live from his Holly Hill, New Jersey living room. I believe it's Holly Hill where he lives. It's midnight, and you are tuned in to RobLynn Live with Ollie the Wonder Dog, and we're glad you're here. As a daily part of RobLynn Live, as most of you regulars know, all you regulars know, and look at all these new people here. Holy moly. Hi, Roy. Not a new person. He's here every morning. A daily part of our ritual is to send love, light, and prayers to those of us, man, starting early, who may be battling an illness or recovering from an accident or just in any kind of discomfort or trouble. So let's all remember those among us. We'd like to mention a couple of folks by name. Mr. Duda, Greg Duda had open heart surgery? Had surgery today. Hopefully he's doing well. We talked to him just the other night. And we'd like to send our love to Mark, who is Gina Leva's friend, who we were lucky enough to meet on Obless one evening, on a Tuesday evening.
So I think many of you will remember Mark. He was a guest on Obless a few months ago, right? Months ago, but it was a nice presentation that he made. And so we're asking for your prayers for him. He's going through some difficult times.
Right. So let's remember Mark and Greg, and let's see. There's a couple other folks that I heard from yesterday, but I think they're doing better now. Narelle, I meant to mention Narelle. Yes, I hope she's doing better.
And the group
we
here,
hope she's doing
the group
better.
Here will know who needs prayers. You can mention.
Right, mention in the chat if you like, and we'll send love, light, and prayers their way.
Yeah, and Amy wants to say it's her grandson's 6th birthday.
All right, Amy.
That's nice.
Very nice. Happy birthday, grandson. Yeah. And Nirmala's here as well, as usual. Please subscribe to Lynn's YouTube channel. You know where it is. Some of you are watching right there. Hello, Nirmala. And ring the bell. And if you ring the bell, you get notified whenever Lynn goes live. And of course, give her a thumbs up. Also, you'll get notified if she posts a video, which she's been doing. I think how many videos do you have posted? 1,400 or something?
I forgot.
You forgot. Okay, well, there's a lot of videos posted on Lynn's channel, so Jehoden Mule here from Papua New Guinea. Thank you for being here, sir. And there's Manu. Hello, Manu. And of course, give Lynn a thumbs up, as I mentioned, which is a like. It's the like button. And this morning's topic, once again, I know it's no surprise to you. We do have a topic, which we have for every one of our broadcasts, don't we?
Everybody.
This morning's topic is OnPassive and the wonderful world of sports. Now, if those of you who've been with us quite a while, remember we talked about sports around the being Sports Network time when we were a sponsor on the streaming network, most of which was seen overseas, which we found out kind of in the end. We subscribed to the BN network and found out we couldn't watch the soccer; we could watch the replays only. So we watched it on Fox Sports because that was the only way. But we did get a chance to see the commercials, which was nice.
Yeah.
So once again, OnPassive and the wonderful world of sports. Now, very few activities bring masses of people together quite like the wonderful world of sports. And I think most of you men and many of you women know, ladies and gentlemen, that OnPassive entry into the advertising media area is nothing but stellar. As you may recall, I'm sure, we started in the mall. We started up and down the Burj Khalifa, the building that we are the proud owners of 2 floors of for our staff there in Dubai. So you're aware of our advertising presence also in the mall, at the bowling alley, at the movie theater, all up and down the highway now with the train station. Oh my goodness.
You really can't miss it.
You can't miss us in Dubai, and pretty soon you're not going to miss us anywhere worldwide.
And as Marty said, if he got knocked out, the last thing he would see is OnPassive if he was in Dubai.
That's because the steps are marked OnPassive. And OnPassive, station 29. Thank you, Beverly. They are really, I wear this hat quite often when I'm going malling or shopping or Costcoing or Samming or whatever you want to call it. Mm-hmm. And just plain when I'm out and about. I wore it to the VA hospital today and got about 4 or 5 comments by fellow veterans and their wives. So that was kind of cool. Mm-hmm. And so we are a walking billboard now. And so that's how we do it here at RobLynn Live.
That's the only way to do it.
Now, when being the network came along, that's right. That event was the World Cup, and hi George, is the World Cup, and that occurs now. It was every 4 years. Now it's every 2 years, and that's where our media department really cut its first tooth. Mm-hmm. You guessed it. The World Cup of Football, spelled Futball. And yes, I'm an NFL football fan, but and Pat Parent, we need to send prayers her ways.
I think difficulty breathing lately, so you may not be seeing her do her videos as often. So sending prayers to Pat, everybody.
Pat, we got you.
We love
Pat.
You. We do love Pat.
We do love Pat for sure. So, let's see. The World Cup of Football plays spots before, this is OnPassive now, during and after each match. So we were there for the start of the match. We were there at halftime, and we were there at the end interviewing folks. So not interviewing folks, but showing our spots, our advertising, which was good stuff. And it catapulted, that's a nice big 25 center.
I like that word.
Catapulted the OnPassive brand to a new top. And that's hashtag Ash Mafara. He knows all about the new top and stacking the cool, if I might add. Mm-hmm. No other single event has that special lasting memory surrounding it as football or soccer as we know it in the United States. The excitement after each score and the chant, goal, 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 goal. Ollie says, you usually say fire, 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 fire. But tonight we'll say goal, 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 goal.
They shout that?
Whenever there's a goal, and there's all sorts of hugging and running and high-fiving and backflipping and so forth.
Oh, that's good to know.
Little out of my league. I can't run that fast and certainly can't run that far.
Yeah.
What a way to kick it off. And no pun intended from us.
Thank you for Senjit. He was nice enough to write that for us.
Hello, RobLynn Live. Oh, thank you very much. We appreciate that. Thank
It's
you, Mr.
nice.
Presented.
Thank you.
We appreciate everybody and all of your comments, by the way. What a way to kick off our movement, our entry into the sports media circles. Shall we continue with our media hitting the audio, video, and streaming world? I ask you, Miss Nakamoto.
Okay.
Or do we want to be a one and doneer?
No, keep going.
Keep going. All right. Well, we at RobLynn Live mark our sports cards with a check, a huge check mark in the yes column. That's a yes, sir. Yes. Horrible check mark I made there.
But Angela does remember Mark.
Yep, he was awesome. I believe he plays the trumpet as well.
Yes,
That's
he
good
does.
stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we need to have a disclaimer before we continue this morning. This is only the opinion of Lynn Nakamoto and Rob Gorman, two founders, two brand ambassadors, and does not necessarily reflect OnPassive's opinion. Did I get that right?
That's a good disclaimer.
Okay, because a few of the things that we'll say now are really just our opinion and our hopes that maybe some of these things will come to fruition.
Good one, honey. And thank you, Satya.
Satya, Mr. Papu, sending us a super sticker. Very much appreciated. And
67 likes in 6
oh,
minutes
stop.
past
There's
the
no
hour.
way, Manu. We got 67 likes.
But
Come
we're
on now.
10 minutes behind. No, wait. At 6 minutes after the hours? Oh, we're 6 minutes behind. All right.
Not too bad. And
Thank
we'd
you,
like
Manu.
to thank, let's see, that's Satya Rayana, the one and only blog article video guy who's doesn't change them. He takes the blogs and turns them into videos on YouTube, and he's doing a bang up job. He's on Red's channel. I think he may be on Marty's channel, and he's certainly on ours.
Yes, thank you so much for the super sticker.
So, as I mentioned after that disclaimer, we'll just mention a few examples, if we may, of what we think you might be seeing the OnPassive branding on in the advertising and marketing media world. Well, here's one. How about the NFL, the National Football League Super Bowl, which is coming up, where there'll be 300 plus million folks tuning in. What do you think of that, Nakamoto?
Well, that's a lot of people.
Right. We won't be attending. The tickets are $7,500 to sit on the 50-yard line. So a little out of our budget this month.
I had no idea tickets cost that much.
Oh, yes.
Wow.
How about world-class tennis matches? That'd be a grand place for us to drop a little media nugget on, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Don't use all the ideas up, okay? Because people want to give their ideas.
Well, I only have 30 more ideas.
No, don't give too many ideas. Let them come up.
Well, let me come up with a few others, just a few.
Okay.
The Australian Open, the French Open, Wimbledon, and the U.S. Open, which are the big four. Hi, Ollie. Hello, buddy boy. He's being a good boy. And Kathy Costco. All right, Kathy, sending prayers to everyone who needs one. Very nicely done. And how about us OnPassivians sponsoring the four majors in golf? The Masters, the Open, the British Open, that is, the PGA, and the U.S. Open. Now, these are golf tournaments I follow that you ask me what I'm doing on Sunday afternoons, and I'm parked right in front of the big screen watching golf.
Watching those games.
It's one of my favorite sports, along with football. And how about a little bit of advertising in some of the magazines around the world?
Oh, yeah.
What would you think of that?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Golf Digest, Tennis Monthly, NASCAR publications for those of you who like the racing cars, and of course, the Wall Street Journal that has a section for media in it as well.
Yeah.
That is a financial publication where I would like to see us, if possible, just a suggestion media department, nothing else. And there's a few more things that I'd like to mention, but we're going to hold off at the suggestion of the general here, the general information officer, I might say, Miss Nakamoto. And let's see, there's Beverly Pringle. Hello, Beverly. Thank you for your kind words. That's very gracious of you. And Amy's praying for all the brand ambassadors. So while I had a number of other ideas that I'd like to mention, we'd like to mention, I should say, let me mention just one more.
All right.
How about O Play? How about OnPassive being all over OPlay? Our gaming solution. What do you think of that?
That's a good one.
Right. Well, that's just to mention a few. There are others that I had in mind, we had in mind, but we'll hold off. So we want to hear your ideas of where OnPassive needs to be in the wonderful world of sports. Or if you have any other ideas where the media department should drop some nuggets, let us know that as well. And we'll certainly make notes and pass them along to the other leaders who have an ear with the media department. Now, there's a couple of announcements we'd like to make, if we may. Is that okay? Before we get started saying howdy and hello to everyone?
Sure.
Okay. As of this airing of the RobLynn Live with Ollie, the Wonder Dog, there is no corporate webinar scheduled that we know of as of about an hour ago for either today, which is Saturday, or tomorrow, which is Sunday, and we don't know about Monday as well. So those are 3 days that we don't know. If there's a panel, I would think they'd give a little bit of notice. If there's no panel, that could happen at any time. So stay tuned, stay plugged in. Very important that you do that. And we'll be back tomorrow morning, Sunday morning, with another episode, number 160 some odd, I think 163. So, but please stay plugged in, as we mentioned, to the back office and to all the other chats, because we're anticipating on the weekend, which would be today and Sunday, we'll see Marty probably both days, and we'll probably see Red Saturday, but not Sunday, and we won't see Chris at all again, I think, until Monday, unless there's something to blast out there, and he'll do that.
And K. Himalata.
Corporate webinar today. Information, please. We don't know about a corporate webinar today. We don't think there's one. Help us out there, those of you who've checked lately. As of an hour ago, there was no corporate webinar, but if anyone knows for sure, post it here and we'll definitely check it out.
If you folks see anything while we're live tonight, be sure to post.
Yes, please. Yes, please. Also of note, we personally, Lynn and myself, we're having trouble logging into several accounts that we have between us. And guess what? That tech team was hot on the case. Many of us had had the same problem with regard to it saying that we were not a user, or the red box would come up
with an X but no words.
X with no words. Well, that's all being worked on, and I believe as of today, Saturday, it's all better.
Yeah.
We had several accounts that we were able to
so it was just
migrate to.
A day it was off, and then was it yesterday?
Yesterday.
That was not working, but then by today, no, yesterday.
Yesterday, this morning, yesterday morning, Friday, it was working, and I was able to hook us up with several of the accounts. So that's all good. That's getting better. And as hashtag Ash Mafara says, easy peasy. That's how we roll it on OnPassive. If anyone, oh, and let me mention that tomorrow, Sunday, we're going to have another session of Heroes at 2 p.m., right?
That's true. That's true.
Heroes are coming back, and they will be offering any help to anyone. They may have a schedule, things that they're going to speak about. However, they are available, as is Lynn and Comfort and any other leaders, Collins Manna and Bob Takusi and Oliver Fonte.
Sometimes Vincent.
And sometimes Vincent, if he's available.
But Frank Amponsa tries to come.
Right. When Frank's there, he gives very good information. Peter Rogers is always there, our friend from the U of K, United Kingdom.
Right.
So if anyone in the world, anywhere, anybody listening here, or any friends or family that you guys might have, or even your enemies, if they're founder with OnPassive, give them the information that 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday afternoon, you can tune in to Heroes. Okay? And they will help with OES. And as we are speaking now, the tech team is working on OES and making tweaks along the way, as I'm sure everybody knows. So let's hear about what you guys have to say with regard to, you can move that, ended. All right. Thank you. You want me to take that, or you got it?
No, it's fine.
It's all right. All right. Ollie's doing well tonight. Hello, Buster. He's doing very well. So
83 likes on our channel.
83
Thank
likes,
you,
not
guys.
too shabby. We're about halfway through.
Not
Oh,
too
no,
bad.
we're not halfway through. We're 1/3 of the way through. So if anybody has any questions about anything, we're here for that as well. But let's talk sports. If you boys and girls out there would like to talk sports and where we need to be in it to win it in the sports world. And there's Daniel saying hello, and he's looking forward to Play and playing with the sports events. And Beauty BB, I think it is saying hello. Angela Laland is here as usual. Hello. Did you want to say anything about what we talked about so far? Whether it be the sports media or the prayers for folks, if you have some other folks you want to mention by name.
I think we're good for now, but I'm trying to keep up with the comments, as you can see.
Okay, Peru is
Hi,
here. Cecil is here
Cecil.
bright and early. Hello.
Facebook users here too.
All right, can't beat that.
Is Ty-
Levi's here. Ty Young in the house. Armin, we don't know. He is a clown professional. Not sure if he's here. We will let you know as soon as we see or hear from
He's
Ty.
been working nights, he said.
Yes, he
the
has.
same time as our live. Hi, Tarang P. Tarang.
And I just saw Frank Rose suggest WrestleMania, which gets millions of viewers.
Oh.
That's professional wrestling.
Oh, okay.
And I was blessed, and I'm still blessed to have him. My son Ted was a wrestler in WWE and WWF in the past, and he's retired now because it's a tough business getting thrown out of the ring and slammed on those tables. Believe it or not, that stuff is really happening in WrestleMania. A lot of it is not so much the real deal, but a lot of it is. And when one hits that table, as my son Ted has told me, it hurts like the devil. So, or when you hit the rink, or somebody gets you right in the chest with one of the moves, or throws you out of the ring, which Ted's been thrown out of the ring a number of times. Yikes. But he's retired now. And so that's a grand spot for advertising. WrestleMania, the World Series, which was just mentioned, is a grand idea. The World Series is Major League Baseball. It's every October. And yep, advertising on golf. I would love, Anita, to see it. We would love to see it, I guess, since I'll drag you in to watch the Masters, to see it on the Masters, which is in Augusta, Georgia.
Sounds good.
Coming up in April. And that's my favorite tournament, our favorite tournament, when I can drag you over to it. And Jillian says OnPassive will be sponsoring and partnering with many global media groups. I think you're right, Jillian. It won't just be here and there. It'll be everywhere. And Rob, I really think Times Square would be a priority for an electric light show. Ooh, I agree with you, Mr. OnPassalicious. 800,000 a day pass through and hang out people from all over the world. Grand idea. Something tells me that's already on the drawing board, John. And John Mackey in the house, or Caroline here. Final round on CBS viewing for the Masters was 10 million. Wow, John. Wow. And Caroline, I am a real golfing fanatic fan. I used to play the game before my injury, and I love watching it. I've been fortunate. I met Julius Boris, for those of you golfers. I've met Arnold Palmer, who's now gone. I've met Tony Lima while he was alive. We were actually, my dad and I were on the Masters golf course on the 12th fairway watching a practice round. And that's when Tony crashed his airplane into the trees. And we were probably 500-600 yards away. A very, very sad day in the golfing world. Yeah. So I know all about the Masters. I know about Almond Corner, and I love the Masters. My dad, who's also gone now, was an executive with the Schlitz Brewery, and they were a sponsor along with CBS Sports for many, many years. Schlitz is now gone as well. And here's Irena telling us there's nothing in the back office as of now. Thank you,
Vicky.
Irena.
Thank you.
And here's Divina, the one, the only, the best graphic artist in RobLynn Live land for sure.
That's for sure.
You're horrible and I'm worse. So we're glad Davina's here. We'd like to say thank you to Mr. Pedro.
Thank you.
Jose.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for that. We appreciate that super sticker. Here's Ann McLemore. I usually get notifications from Telegram OnPassive. Okay, that's a good spot. I think you use Telegram, right? And WhatsApp, you use that as well, and Facebook. And we'd like to remind everybody that do not brand yourself as OnPassive. You can use OP. I think we got that from the boys today, the three amigos.
A lot of people are using it. You know, it doesn't have to be OP, but it's kind of a nice abbreviation for OnPassive. It's a nice ring to it. So I think a lot of I noticed many of the Facebook groups that had OnPassive in their name now substituted that with OP.
Very true, very true. So everybody, for the most part, is following suit with that. Many of the bigger groups are as well in their Facebook groups.
So if you happen to be in a Facebook group that hasn't changed its name, you can just post, or you can message one of the admins or moderators to suggest the change. That would be nice, in a very nice way. I think
just be pleasant.
We all do that. The groups will change their names.
96 likes at 20 minutes past. There's Satyabi. Hello. Good morning to you. And I like the idea of the cooking shows. That's also a good idea.
Yeah.
That came from Steve. And let's see. Theodore Williams is here. Greetings. Brian's here from Canada. The Cricket World Cup. Ooh, that had 1.3 billion. And that's being held in India this year, where there's 1.4 billion residents. Grand idea, Brian.
Total viewing is 1.3 billion. Oh, that's a lot.
That's good stuff. So there's all sorts of opportunities, and I'm glad I didn't mention all of them. Hello, Spiro. We thank you for being here, brother.
And let's see. John Barilla will be there too on Heroes.
All right, John will be there to help.
He's always there to help us. It's wonderful.
Yep, he's a good guy.
Godwin Verena
is in the house. We're uniquely designed to be a triple braided brand of vision, value, and victory. Thank you, Godwin. 3 of my favorite words. So we are the hunted. See you at the new top.
That's nice.
And if I wasn't that far away from the hats, I'd be running over right now and changing hats. But this is really my favorite hat, Solutions by OnPassive.
It's nice.
I like this one.
Irena says
we're up to 100 likes. Thank you, Virginia. She mentioned the same.
Yeah, 9,900. Very good.
Not bad. Not
Hello,
too shabby.
Rita.
Happy Saturday, Rita. We're glad you're here. We're glad everybody's here. Thanks for taking the time out of your busy schedules. I know everyone across the world is busy.
Yeah.
Whether you have children, grandchildren, no children, whether you're an uncle or an aunt, you name it, you've got stuff to do. And the fact that you take an hour out of your lives to be with us means the world.
And thank you, Yin Yang. You just saw 5 of his greetings to people here. He's really good about greetings.
Between Dr. Benny and Mr. Yin Yang 444, we get blasted out there. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
And OnPassive, as Frank said earlier, I mentioned that the WrestleManias are possible. How about the Olympics, which both the summer and the winter Olympics, which is every 4 years? Not a bad idea.
Yeah.
I like it. And let's see. I see
Casey. No corporate announcement.
No announcement yet per Mr. Barilla. Thank you.
Stephen Houghton says reality shows like Survivor and The Amazing Race.
I like that. That's another good idea, Steve. Stephen, and hello, Mr. Ash, according to Roy Davis, saying hi to Ash just in case he's here, and saying hello anyway.
And we have Christina Dodds, hi, saying heroes are amazing. I missed it in person. I'm at church at that time. Oh,
well, you can always catch it on the rebound, on the replay, right?
No,
you cannot. It's not replayed. Okay.
Hello, Rose.
I stand corrected. Rose saying a very good morning to Uncle Rob and Auntie Lynn.
Yes, and Steven agrees and says WrestleMania definitely.
As a lot of folks like WrestleMania.
Really? They do?
Yeah.
Wow.
And there's Jazana. Hello. I meant to say a hello to you earlier in the chat. Sorry, I brushed by your name, and I meant to get right back to you. And things get hectic here as we get closer to the tea time of midnight. So, thank you for being here. You've been here most every morning, and we're grateful.
Thank you.
John Butakis. Let's see. Is it just me, or is everyone tired of their job just over broke? I think we all are.
I think most people are.
We are ready to hit a home run, and we are in the right ballpark for that with OnPassive.
Yeah.
How's that for a sports analogy?
That's good.
Wanda says 106 likes. Thank you, Wanda.
And we're 10 minutes behind. What do you want to do, honey?
Scroll to the bottom and let's.
But let me pick up the ideas. I'm just going to pick up this.
Okay, do that. Yeah, we'll get the sports. Oh, the Little League World Series, Beverly. Wow, in Williamsport, supporting the youth. I like that. And what a place for OnPassive to be in lights, but with the kids.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of kids are going to be using OPlay. They'll probably use ONet because it's going to be a safe haven for networking. And gyms and sports complexes, Jillian says. Oh, and speaking of that, I do want to mention briefly, my dad was a racquetball professional while he was with us. And at the Tampa, Florida, South Tampa YMCA, which has just been redone, the racquetball courts are named in my father's honor.
Oh.
The Paul Gorman Memorial Courts.
Really?
And I'm very proud of that. I finally told my brother, and I found that out from Dave Ramirez, one of my son Ted's dear friends, a lifelong friend from the Little League days and before. And it's a very proud moment. I have the picture somewhere in my phone, and I'll probably share that with a few of you. Yes, the NBA final series, John. I love that. It's a good idea. So anyway, the courts were named for my dad, and it means a lot to my brother and I.
It's nice.
Yes, very, very nice gesture. And Cynthia Deering is here as usual.
What was Ted's moniker?
Ted was known as JT Storm when he wrestled. Just Ted Storm. JT Storm when he wrestled. He was injured in a televised match. I guess someone grabbed his wrist as he was running in the ring, and I think it did something with his bicep or did something with his what do you call that? Labrum. I've got a torn labrum, and I believe it tore his labrum. So he's better now. Obviously, it's been years.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was Ted's moniker, JT Storm.
Wow. And then don't forget to mention
the March Madness. Yeah. All right. I like that idea. That was held in Tampa a few years ago, Tampa, Florida. March Madness is a grand idea.
Yeah. How about this one?
Oh, the Kentucky Derby, the Belmont, and the Preakness. Wow, I miss those. They're on my list, but I had to hold back.
Wow.
And I'm glad you guys are coming up with all these extra things.
Yeah. Las Vegas Strip.
And Las Vegas Strip, grand place for electronic advertising, digital.
And Jillian says
golf, netball, softball, rugby, and football. And let me tell you about a sport that's very much upcoming. I found out this from my good friend Rich, my friend that I meet with once or twice a week for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Pickleball, yes.
That was it? That's the topic?
Pickleball is what I was going to mention.
Oh,
my brother, Clifford, same last name as myself, has just been, I believe, will be offered the job as a director of pickleball training for 150 lifestyle gyms around the world. Now, I just got that blurb yesterday or the day before yesterday. He's waiting for the offer. He's actually a trainer. He trains people to play pickleball. And they have worldwide tournaments. I had no idea. I didn't even know what pickleball was, other than I thought it was played with pickles, but it's not.
I never heard of it.
Yeah. And Alex thinks he knows the background name. Apollo and the Super Bowl, Levi says. I like that idea.
Oh, people talking about the background. Maybe
And
we should
Divina
show it.
says, I think we should show it. Ollie, is it okay to show the background, Buster?
We're
Can
gonna
we
have to
show
move
it?
you, Ollie.
Oh,
And-
just for a minute,
And
buddy.
Divina says, "Hi, Alex. Guess the location."
All right, I'm going to move. And Richard Lamont says to bite him to both Johns and Levi.
Is Ollie
Okay.
in California or Miami, Divina?
I don't think that's Miami.
Okay, we're gonna move. Come, Ollie. We have to move a bit.
Just a little bit. You don't have to move all the way out of the picture. There's Ollie. He's the boy. He's the baby.
Okay, let's move out of the way.
Okay, so let's see. It's got a harbor, kind of like Miami, but there's no mountains. So I think that kind of takes Miami out of the picture for the moment. So let's come back into the picture without stepping on the cord, Robert.
Okay, honey, carry him for a little bit so I can put
Okay,
the
come
pillow,
with that.
put
Come
the
on.
pillow on my lap.
I got the boy. Here he is. Here he is. The one and only Ollie the Wonder Dog.
Okay, you
And
can put him
Ollie
on my
went
lap.
for a ride today.
He was so happy.
For about an hour, we took him for a ride. And he loves sitting in the back seat with his mama and sniffing. That's what he does, right?
Sniff. Out the
You
window.
hold him so he doesn't jump out.
Mhm.
Not that he would, but you hold him and he sniffs till the cows come home. Ooh, Ollie boy.
Yes, he does.
All right, he's coming back to mama now. All right. He's a late night night owl, as we are, as you can see. So let's have some guesses about where that background is. It kind of looks like Miami Harbor. Ooh, I think I know what it is.
Oh, don't guess, though. You let them guess.
Oh, I'm not allowed to guess.
No,
Okay,
no,
then I
no.
won't.
Thank you, Pedro.
Pedro Jose Estrada, again, thank you for that super sticker. You're the best, buddy.
Thank you.
We appreciate you very much.
Today's background location name, I think, is Genoa and Calvia.
Genoa and Calvia. Okay, any other guesses from you folks?
We had 110 likes at 26 minutes past. And
That's
it's
pretty remarkable.
37 minutes past, so we probably have more than that by now.
Wow. Let's see if we can hit 200 likes. That would be wonderful.
Yeah.
Jillian says the tennis grand slams. Yep, I had mentioned those. I think that's a grand spot.
Wow.
And
We went to the doctor today for transplant kidney. Everything was good soon. She's 30, but she's a tiger.
wow, did you know about that?
No.
Cecil? Well,
Who?
sending
Who?
love, light, and
Kidney
prayers
cancer.
your way, Cecil. We didn't know about
I
that.
asked him who, so he's going to tell me who, because I'm not clear.
Okay. There's Anita again saying golf would be nice.
Okay. Love you all from the bottom of my heart, says Richard.
Richard, I hate to interrupt this program with a news bulletin. Bite me, Richard. Bite me, bite me, bite me, bite me, bite me.
And hello to Gemma.
Gemma in the house. All right, from
In
Canada.
Canada.
All right, Gemma. Levi's here. And Facebook user says hello to everyone around the world. Alex says solutions by OnPassive. We agree with that.
Mm-hmm. I want to express my gratitude to God
For
and
bringing
to
Mr. Ash to our lives
you.
and enjoy the beauty of this world and bless our loved ones. Thank you and the team. We do owe a lot of thanks and hugs to Mr. Ash and the tech team, Mr. Muhammad Kamal, Dr. Soha, Mr. Taruk, and also Mr. Nazal and Dr. Susan. Well, I'm getting to know all the names.
Good job.
Good stuff. And wow, it looks like Daniel is mentioning just about everything I did. Good stuff, Daniel.
Very nice. We are the champions.
We are the champions of the internet. We are the new internet. We are the solution to the pollution. We're the correction to the corruption. We're in it to win it. Whew. Do it or die. Failure is not an option. How's that for a few of the sayings?
That's beautiful.
Rocky Bull is saying just wait and see. Oh, and Anita says horses, the world equestrian in Ocala. I believe that's horse jumping and horse show.
Mm-hmm.
I like that idea. Cricket, according to Jillian. And how about boxing in the Asia Pacific region, particularly in the Philippines?
Mm-hmm.
Referee shouting, let's get ready to rumble. Oh, we are so ready, aren't we, Chris?
Sponsored by OnPassive.
Sponsored by the fine folks of OnPassive. My voice isn't quite as good as Dr. Soha's. At any rate, there's Divina. Ollie's enjoying yummy caviar. Ooh, could that be France? Somewhere in France? Caviar.
Aunt Angela says cooking shows. That's exciting.
All right, Angela Land is good with cooking shows.
Hello,
Karina Land's in
Karina.
the house. Just got in my car to drive home. It's cold, but listening. All right, we love you right back.
Love you to pieces.
Drive carefully if there's ice and snow on the ground. Drive carefully if there's nothing on the ground but the asphalt.
Alex is okay. Is this background
Calvia.
Calvia?
Calvia.
Okay,
I'm not sure how to pronounce that.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Alex. Dreaming bigger. Yes, we are. And Jillian says the cricket again. Drive carefully, Karina, from Ann McLemore, the Three Hugs lady. And Virginia DeSanto likes the hats.
Thank you for liking
one of my
that.
favorites. Motor racing is also popular, Levi. I did mention NASCAR. I agree with you 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Your next cap must say OnPassive is the new Top Gun.
That's a ring to
All
it.
right, John, I like that. OnPassive, the new Top Gun. You might see that one pretty quickly here. And Armin is here saying Divina, the greatest graphic artist in OnPassive. Thank you, Armin.
Thank you.
And all roads end in RobLynn Live. Well, they certainly do around midnight, for sure.
Yeah.
And LG, life is good, according to Vivine.
Yes.
I agree with you on that.
Yes.
And RobLynn and OP is in the house. Hello, Nettie. Thank you. Thank you. Jillian says boating and sailing. I got another tidbit of information. My grandmother and my great aunt sailed competitively in Long Island Sound. This one's for you, John Barilla. And they won when they were in their mid 90s. They would win the Long Island Sound championship. Two ladies in their 90s beating these youngsters. So that's another little nugget from New York. And that was Grandma Ann and Aunt Dora. Wow. And I actually have a picture of me. I call it hoisting the sails, but I think it's raising the sails.
Oh.
I'm not much of a sailor.
Yeah.
And there's Richard Lamott. May God's healing hands touch all that are suffering sick from the bottom of his heart. Richard, thank you for your love, and thank you again for your super sticker, brother.
Thank you.
We're very appreciative of what you do for all OnPassivians and especially us. Alex says it's RobLynn Live Showtime. Where you been, Alex? We've been on for 42 minutes.
He always says that, though.
I know he does.
We're going to
We love our Alex.
Yeah, we love
Rita
Alex.
says we're going to climb up to the highest of success in OnPassive. The sky's the limit, Rob. The sky is the limit. The outer space is the limit. And I think you're going to be hearing more about that from Mr. Mafara. If nobody else, you're going to hear it from his boys.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Omar and Yusef are really into space. They got to go to Cape Canaveral, Cape Kennedy.
Lucky kids.
So they were pretty lucky to see that.
Mm-hmm.
Several fixes, but unfortunately, according to Mr. Barilla, the current user not registered in OMail and can't access this. I'm waiting patiently. We like the fact you're patient.
Good. I know some people who were getting current user not registered in this OMail system. They stopped getting that message. So a few people got more access for sure. Maybe you're coming next. You'll be next. I hope. I really, really hope. And Vicky suggested rugby.
Rugby, I like that. My son Ted, who was a wrestler, also played rugby in college and was pretty good at it. He's the kind of kid that he would get all banged up and he'd stay in the game. So that's a grand idea. There is a hint for the background from our favorite Divina. The location is known for super yachts and Formula One. Formula One. Could that be Monte Carlo?
Don't give it away.
Well, I don't know if it's Monte Carlo. I don't know anything about these places. Women's surfing, I like that idea. The Olympics has been suggested, both winter and summer.
Casey says maybe it's Monaco.
Monaco.
Monaco, is that what you say?
Yeah. Monaco. That could be, Casey.
Monaco.
Godwin says hi to Tanya. It's good to see you on RobLynn Live. We're glad everybody's here. We got 148 on a weekend morning.
That's not bad.
How hot is that? Are you lit or what, Nakamoto?
That's pretty good.
You are the star here, you and Ollie boy. Ollie, you saying hi to everybody? Said hello. Ollie says hi. I'm up with mom and dad. It is a little late. Badminton and table tennis, another spot. Those are professional sports as well. And I need to say
Well,
Nine-ish is
Casey,
here.
you're right.
Casey is right. Monaco it is.
Oh.
What did I say? Did I say Monaco?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, I said Monte Carlo.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Thank you, Dr. Benny, for all your love and everything you do.
Congratulations, Casey, on guessing.
All right. Casey's good at guessing those things.
Is he? John Batakis says, how about the NBA Final Series? That would be huge.
Ooh, I like that, Mr. Batakis.
Ice hockey in Washington, D.C. has a great audience.
Ice hockey's good, and correct me if I'm wrong, Pedro, the Tampa Bay Lightning is always in the playoffs, it seems.
Mm-hmm. Aquatic complexes like swimming.
Swimming is good. There's a lot of sports out there that we don't talk about all the time because they're not big headliners, but I like that.
That's good to open up our minds,
And Alex is here. If anybody was wondering where Alex is, Armand is here. If you're wondering where he is, it's past his bedtime, though. Mm-hmm. And Anita says, congratulations. You must be proud of your dad. I'm very proud. And I might as well, while we're mentioning my family or our family, my dad is known as two things. He had three nicknames. Racquetball, the Rock of Racquetball Rock, he was known as. He was known as Jack Harris, a famous radio broadcaster here in Tampa Bay area, named my dad Pothole Paul, because my dad would take pictures of the potholes around Tampa in our old subdivision where we lived in Beach Park and send them in to the TV station. And Jack was connected with NBC as well as WFLA, and he would broadcast that. And he named my dad. And then the other place my dad was pretty famous for, and they have a bike tournament, memorial bike tournament in my dad's honor, Paul B. Gorman Memorial Bike Tournament from the Hillel School, the Jewish Day School in Tampa Bay. It's known as the Paul B. Gorman Memorial Bike-a-thon. So, there's a lot of famous folks in my family except for me. So, and hopefully...
you'll be famous as the founder.
I don't know about that.
We'll all be famous.
I'm the king of one position founding. And that was Armin there saying something.
He said...
What did Armin say? He said...
Well,
no. Oh, you just passed it.
There it is. There it is.
May God's richest blessings be heaped upon Richard Lamotte and his lovely wife, as you two are deserving of nothing less. How about that, Richard? That's nice. From Mr. Giving, Mr. Loving, Mr. Armand Hogue.
That's nice.
John Barilla saying hello, and Kate and loving the emojis. Bargesh, the championships at Wimbledon. I love Wimbledon. That is good stuff there. I agree with you there. And Julian says the Commonwealth Games. See, basketball. I mean, everybody's coming up with stuff. WrestleMania from Brian in Canada.
Mm-hmm. We have a hello from Audrey.
Audrey Gator. Hello, Audrey from the Bahamas. We're glad you're here. Come back every morning if you're available. And pickleball is very popular, John. I agree.
I never heard of it.
My friend Rich plays it 2-3 days a week.
And Amy says pickleball creators named the game after their doggy.
All right.
It's funny. It's really after
I'm going to have to check into pickleball. It may be out of my league because of my knees and my shoulder, but we'll give it in my neck. But we'll see. And there's Dr. Benny saying hello to Miss Pretty. And there's Rocky Bull. Nice city there.
Hi,
Monaco.
Charles.
Hello, A. Charles. We're glad you're here, brother. Thank you. And because of you, A. Charles, I'm wearing another college shirt. Here it is. This is an Untuck It brand shirt.
Nice.
And don't have to tuck it in, so I'm good with that.
Very nice. Levi says,
Crystal, that will be wonderful. The World Cup FIFA women in 2023. I like that. I like that idea. That would not shock me at all. Would that shock you?
No.
If Ash pulled the plug on that and said, hey, we're going back to FIFA?
No, I wouldn't be
Shamul is here. Hello, Shamul. Glad you're here. And Rose is here. Hello, Rose. Mm-hmm. And we are troll free tonight. I like that.
Yeah. Let's see if there are any other guesses on what
the sport or the city.
Ollie the Wonder Dog.
Ollie is the Wonder Dog. And he really did enjoy that ride today. Hello, Ollie. Are you single? I'm single. Ollie's a male dog. He's not your type, Alex.
Hello, Rashid.
Rashik is here.
John Butaka says, what
Mentioned
about
car racing. It's
Yeah.
huge. The Grand Prix Indian motorbikes. I like that idea as well.
Hello, Ollie boy. You night owl, says Vicky.
And Vicky, you're up kind of early as well.
He's a
She's
night
from
owl.
Australia, so it's like midday there. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. Wow. We appreciate you being here, Vicky, very much. Thank you. Thank you. And Godwin says, we keep winning as the trails keep blazing and show the world that freedom comes from loyalty as a family. Have you been reading my hats, Godwin? That's a hat we've got, loyalty as family.
Yeah. And John Pataka says, I said Monaco.
Yes, John, and you are the winner.
Was he the first?
He was.
Yay. Dr. Benny says we have 123 likes.
Not too shabby, Dr. Benny. We have 145 watching. Thank you, everybody. It means the world. I remember the days when we had 5 and 6 people watching the first week. Could the background be the French Riviera? Yes, it is. Monte Carlo.
Good morning.
No, it's in Monaco, not Monte Carlo. And the mountains were the first clue to me. And Rocky Bull says, boom, baby, boom. Speaking of booming, Cheryl, 125 likes. We want to mention Marty DeGarmo coming on at noon. He's the boom, baby, boom kind of guy. And wow, has he got a house full or what? Whew.
Advertising on a race car.
I like that, Frank. Very good idea.
Hello to Kathy Dunlap.
Kathy Dunlap is here. Hello, Kathy. Thank you for being here.
NASCAR races.
NASCAR, according to Christina. That's one of my ideas, too. And hello to Fuad, coming to us live from South Africa. I almost said South America, but South Africa. And you're right, Fuad. We are in it to win it, brother.
And Alex says, today I am last.
It's okay to be last. And it's okay you finished and you got the right answer, Alex. That's all that counts.
And Tanya says, I love to golf, but I'm not very good at it.
50.
Hi, Gopal. Hi, Daryl.
We got Lady O'Lady. I haven't seen that name before, but we'll say hello to Lady O'Lady. Thank you.
Bull, OnPassive. Fire,
fire, fire, fire, fire, fire. And as we say in Israel, right, Carmela? Ash, 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 ash. Fire, 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 fire.
Jillian says, how about marathon?
I like that. The New York City Marathon, John. What's his daughter? Oh, goodness.
That's nice. Bite all of us,
No. He's
Richard.
talking about having had a kidney transplant today.
Who?
Cecil Weir's daughter.
Your daughter. Kidney transplant. How old is your daughter? I'm curious. How old?
We're sending love, light, and prayers, Cecil, for sure. For sure. From Lenny and myself. Wow. We hope she's okay. And
he'll let us know.
He will keep us posted, and we will keep her in our prayers. And Dr. Benny says, a man who accepted the nomination said, I will do it or die. I wonder who that is. That's Mr. Ashmafar. One of my heroes, for sure.
Goes to Mr. Ashmafar. We recognize and appreciate his calling. Gladys Nabora's here, and she's saying, yes, we thank God for giving Ash the vision.
Gladys, who? Didn't she come up with another new song, Gladys? Or she's working on a song?
I think it's coming soon, right, Gladys? When is your song coming?
All right, we'll be looking forward to that. See, I do pay attention.
Good.
And John Butaka says, okay, it's that time again. Say it, say it, say it. You got to say it, Rob. Fire, 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 fire. And John Butaka's Bite Me, you and Barilla. And Levi. And let's see. Anybody else? Bite me. Okay. And Marty, you especially bite me. And Shandon is here. Rocky Bull is here. Nettie's TV is here. Go Rob the Brainiac. I don't know about Brainiac. When God was asking about brains, I said, did you say trains? And I got on the next train in Grand Central Station in New York. The Grand Prix and Tour de France. I like that idea.
Solution to the pollution.
We are, Rocky Bull, the solution to the pollution. Look out, world. OnPassive is moments away from blowing it up big time.
And he wants Alex and his. When is Ollie's girlfriend going to be on our show?
At this moment, Ollie doesn't have a girlfriend. He probably would like a girlfriend. Where did he go? You put him down, or he got jumped down?
He went
Went to sleep.
Maybe.
Okay, well, he's tired from that ride.
We
you know.
are the future of the internet.
We are the new internet, aren't we, Gladys?
Correction
to the corruption is
to-
right.
That's
For
right.
sure, for sure, for sure. Wow.
Vision, value, victory.
All right, Alex. We appreciate that.
How about sports magazines?
That was one of the things on my list that I was told to hold back on, but I like sports
Good,
magazines.
I'm glad. You
Good
let
idea.
other people have ideas.
The rumble noise is loud and clear, according to Rose. Are we ready to rumble? I say we are. Ooh, the America's Cup. Is that the sailing competition worldwide? I
so.
think it is the America's Cup. I like that.
Theme parks and mini golf.
All right.
Value, value, value.
Ooh,
says
how about
Rocky
places like Busch Gardens and Disney World?
Disneyland, Disney World.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Six Flags over Georgia, Six Flags
Mm.
over Texas, all sorts of places.
Mm-hmm.
I think the O Media department is going to go wild.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as O Connect comes out,
game's over, man.
Game over. And the Gator Nationals, that's right. They're in Gainesville, Florida. I've been to Don Garlett's museum many times.
Really?
Yep. He was the king of drains.
Born to
drag
dominate,
racing.
Stephen.
We are born to dominate. We are. And OnPassive is the new Top Gun. I like that. I wrote it down. I believe you will see a hat with that on it very soon.
Okay, there's quite a few comments that I think we're wrapping up already, but
How far behind are you? Let's scroll to the bottom. We don't want to miss
about
anyone.
15 minutes.
Not too shabby.
World MMA tournaments is another one.
That's martial arts. I like that. Mixed martial arts.
Mm-hmm.
Very good idea. That's gaining in popularity. My kids go nuts over that.
Mm-hmm. Suria's here. We have so many comments today. I did fall behind. I'm sorry, you guys. I tried hard to keep up, but it's really hard to
Yep,
keep
Ann
up.
and Dora did well, John. I was very proud. I was able to sail in one of the tournaments, and we crossed the finish line first, and it was really windy that day. I remember that. Steve Holton, anywhere those who are looking to something?
Sorry, I'm gonna keep going.
Okay, keep going. Skydiving, whoop, whoop, ooh. Seen from the sky, there's 134 likes. Air shows, good idea. Alex will be first tomorrow. Madonna's here. Rose is here.
I
John
said
Boutakis.
Monaco 30 minutes ago.
Yes.
You're the first, but we're so behind. He didn't know that we are acknowledging him.
Sorry. We acknowledge you along the way.
Yeah, it's just that we're behind in the comments. Oh, male would be the best male system.
It is, and will be even better by the day. Fuad likes tennis. All right, I like that idea.
I said it 40 minutes ago, says Casey.
Oh, you guys are killing me here.
So I don't
All
know.
right, are we convinced that it is Monaco? Monaco, yes, we are. Steve Holton says the wrestling champion. Damn, Casey. You guys are fighting amongst each other.
Background is a beautiful Monte Carlo, Monaco.
So I was right, Monte Carlo in Monaco.
Yeah, you were.
All right, not so shabby on my part.
Don't forget to subscribe to Lynn Nakamoto's YouTube channel, people.
Yes, and as you can see the banner coming across the bottom. I think it's getting close to the time we need to do a bring on where we bring some folks into the studio with us.
All right.
Not necessarily this morning, but maybe soon.
I was thinking when we have the OConnect webinar where we're all on it having fun, then right after that, because people can share their excitement.
All right, the Tour de France, the bike race. I was
just thinking that might be a good time.
NBA Finals and the Stanley Cup and the U.S. Open. All right, Thomas, I'm glad to see I've got a friend who's a sports freak like me. You are famous, Rob. Negative. Negative, Ghost Rider. New. Gladys, I'm not famous. And OConnect is a solution to language disciplines. I agree with you there, brother. Shaquette is here. And Rana's here. All right. Good cloudy morning here. We're glad you're here.
Rob. You and Lynn are already famous and OnPassive for your great
Ah.
night show live chat. Thank you.
Just trying to do our small part of keeping folks informed and maybe entertained a little bit.
Yeah, and Virginia has some ideas.
Stickball, duck pin, bowling, tetherball. Wow, those are some I didn't think of. And Valentine's Day is coming. All right, Alex, we'll keep an eye out for you. And here's Habasing Modis. Hello, we're glad you're here. And there's Jazana again. Hello. It's Monte Carlo, Monaco. And water skiing championships. Those used to be held in Cypress Gardens over in the Lakeland, Florida area. And here's Hib Shankar. Hello, Mr. Berra.
Hi, David Otto.
David Otto in the house. We're glad you're here, sir.
Hope you're feeling better.
Now, is David having a procedure too?
Just not feeling well.
Just not
right,
feeling
David?
well. Well, feel better, David.
Yeah.
And we mentioned Greg Duda having his surgery, having had his surgery today. And we'll keep Miss Lily
Parent.
Weir in our prayers and Pat Parent.
Yes. Angela says, no worries. You have your own creativity the Lord gave you.
I'm very blessed, Angela. I do come out with some zingers here and there. Willie Tebb in the house. Thank you, Willie.
Hi, Dimendra.
Dimendra in the house. Hey, we're glad you're here. And Casey posted a bunch of emojis in StreamYard, but it went by so fast.
Well, Casey, I posted a bunch of those emojis that don't
that's
show up.
John saying.
So you see, when we do emojis, you see how the words come out? They don't come out as the emoji itself. Hi, Rocky Bull. Thank you, Divina. Thank you for the compliments. Appreciate it. OES is wonderful, says Viru.
Viru, we agree with you 110%. That's true. We don't want to miss anybody, so we'll continue scrolling a few minutes if you'll indulge us, please.
Richard Lamont, we're at 145.
At
likes
52.
At 52.
That was 8 minutes ago. We probably hit 150 by now.
Hi, Lady O, Lady O.
There's Cecil again. Let's see.
Hi, Chandipada.
My daughter, Lily.
My daughter, yeah.
Lily has our prayers, Cecil, for sure. And, wow.
Thank you for telling us. What about the Humane Society? They do wonderful work to rescue dogs.
Oh, that would be a hit with my former wife. She's a dog rescue person. And, I'm the cool dude in the family, according to Mr. Charles. That may be a stretch there. But thanks for saying that, Mr. Charles.
We should have 145 likes if there are 145 people.
Go click a like. Don't mind if I do.
Pretty background, Divina, says Angela.
All right.
We should get sponsorship for Cricket World Cup, which is this year.
Chaquette says that. I agree. Good idea.
Steve Holton's here.
All right, Steve.
FIFA World Cup, says Chaquette. All right. I don't think we'll be able to get through all these. We're 10 minutes behind. So maybe I'll just highlight the names really fast if you guys don't mind.
Guten Morgen to those of you in Germany.
I really hate to overlook people.
Don't overlook anybody.
Christy Zahn. Hi, Laurie.
Lori Lund in the house. You're better here than early, because if you were early, you wouldn't get to chat with us. So you're here right on time.
That's right.
Madam. And Santina, no problem. We're glad you're here now. Yeah. That's all that counts. And Monte Carlo is an area in Monaco. Thank you, Deborah. She's a world traveler. Amal is here. Thank you. Thank you. Background, okay, according to Divina.
My father was a very good golf guy.
I played a lot when I was younger, but haven't hit a golf ball in years. Great sport, but man, that's a one-on-one sport. You got to really be tuned in for that one. And hello, Toyin. We're glad you're here. Thank you. Thank you. Good morning to you.
Mijanur Rahman Chupan. He's very active on Facebook. I see his posts everywhere.
He is everywhere.
Thanks for all you do.
Yes.
Script Spelling Bee, says Stephen Holton.
Whoa, that's a good one.
Oh, his daughter
30 years old.
30. That's so
awful young for that procedure, Cecil, but our prayers are with you.
Thank you for letting us
Lynn
know.
and myself.
Right. Dr. Benny.
Welcome, Queen Gladys.
Very
she
actively
is a queen.
Chatting. New York Marathon, yes, but also the Boston Marathon.
That's true. My brother ran in the New York Marathon, as a matter of fact.
Raja Mansoor.
Hello, Raja.
Piari.
Piari in the house. Glad you're here, Piari. And Macklemore, when God was handing out brains, I thought he said rains and raised my umbrella. Yeah, and we're on the same page there. Rodeo, according to India. Rodeo. Good idea.
Karina's home now. Safely
Glad you're
home.
safe and
That's
sound,
good.
Karina. Very good.
Definitely the Triple Crown.
Okay, we don't want to miss anybody. Scroll to the bottom one more time.
Okay.
Make sure we haven't missed any names, which I think we've got. Oh, icon. Let's see. Is that Lakhan Lal? Yes. Jay OnPassive. Hello, Jay. Glad you're here. Thelma, glad you're here. Deborah Shaw again, I see. Karina, Rakipul, Jazana, Rajiv. Thelma is here. Glad you're here. Jillian again. Karina. Stephen.
Did we say M. Kaylee already?
M. Kaylee is here as usual. We appreciate that. She was on with Gerstminder earlier today.
Yeah, that's
or
a
yesterday.
nice video. They met in Canada
In
with,
Canada.
I think, a politician who is a founder. I don't know Hindi, but I kind of pieced it together.
All right,
good
about stuff.
That. She was there at the event, the get together. That's nice.
So we would like to say a couple of thank yous. First to Mr. Ash Mafara and company for everything they do. Hi, Tangala. And that goes for Muhammad Kamal, Dr. Soha, Dr. Susan, all the tech team, all the media team, Mr. Tarek. We appreciate what everybody does. Muhammad Kamal, as I mentioned. Thank you to everyone. Thank you to all of you for watching this morning. I think we're going to call it a wrap. There's Matilda first before we do a wrap up. And Shane. Oh, more people coming in.
Yeah, more people. We really kind of fell behind today. So.
That's okay. We apologize if we missed anybody. Forgive us. We'll be back again tomorrow morning. And let's go to the super stickers quickly.
Okay.
Please. Hi, Doma. Okay, Satya Shiva, thank you very much.
Thank you. Satya Shiva.
Yes, thank you very much. And there's Satya Rayana.
Papu.
Master Papu, thank you very much. And there's YouTube user, the one, the only, Pedro Jose. Thank you very much, Pedro.
Thank you, Pedro.
And Mr. Estrada, again, thank you, Pedro Jose Estrada.
Thank
Muchas
you.
gracias. And Richard Lamont, the bite me guy and the loving guy. Thank you, Richard.
Thank you so much, you guys. Appreciate you.
Very kind of all of you. Very kind of all of you to join us. We'll see you mañana. Bye-bye for now.